Virgos, my name is Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our Earth signs Virgos. Thanks for coming in. Good to have you here. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Virgo. Some of this message could be for you as well. Feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading, or interpret the messages coming through as it relates to your personal situation. And the messages coming through for you, Virgo, should reflect some aspect of your current situation, although it doesn't have to reflect all of it, or it could just resonate with an inner knowing. So as always, I ask you to just take what fits, and if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's really good to have you here. If you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. And I want to give a shout out to my ongoing subscribers. Thank you for sustaining the channel and for helping the channel to grow and get noticed. It is very much appreciated. So let's get started. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising. All right, here we go, Virgos. Overall energetic theme for the reading. You have the Queen of Swords coming through. Well, Queen of Swords can be about trust but verify. Getting the information that you need. Queen of Swords is usually the bullshit detector coming through. So let's see where this goes. What is the connective energy between you and this situation or you and this person? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So something here is either going through a cycle, or something here is ending a cycle, or something is coming back around. What's your energy right now? We have the Six of Swords. Could be trying to find some relief through something, or you could be, you know, have left something or walked away from something. So let's see what the situation is, or this other person that you're thinking about. We have the Nine of Cups. Well, somebody could be searching for the Nine of Cups here, or somebody could be in a place where they feel like they're in the Nine of Cups. Happiness, contentment. But we'll see where that goes. So what is the situation here? We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, somebody here is feeling pretty good about themselves. Feeling pretty powerful. This could also be about, you know, something like raising the bar, or, you know, raising your standards or something like that. So we'll get some clarity on that. What's your challenge? We have the Star, what you really hope for, what you really want. So what's the energy that surrounds you that you might not be aware of? We have the Eight of Cups. Could be feeling some sort of loss here, or just feeling like you're wandering. Like something here is missing. Something you're looking for something. So what's heading your way? What's coming at you? We have the Six of Pentacles. Well, that's kind of an exchange, a give and take. And where is this going? Where is this taking us? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody might be bringing in an offer or a gift here, some sort of a gift. So let's dive in, Virgos. Let's see what's going on with you. What is the Six of Swords for our Virgos, please? We have the Three of Swords. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Queen of Cups. I've got Taurus showing up here. I've got Sagittarius showing up here. I've got Aquarius showing up here as well, if you're dealing with any of those. But I think you might be trying to escape, or trying to relieve yourself from some sort of heartbreak, or some sort of feeling a loss or something, maybe through a commitment or maybe through some sort of, this could be religion, this could be something that gives you, something that helps you kind of connect to your inner wisdom, your inner knowing, your inner compass, something that seems to be a little bit more compassionate, something that's more forgiving, full of kindness, full of, that isn't so harsh, something that gives you feelings of fulfillment, something that touches on your emotionality. This could be maybe, looking at higher guidance or looking in the spiritual realm or trying to find some wisdom in, the practices of love or the laws of love or something like that. But I think, one of the things you're trying to find some relief from some heartache. Something brought you to a place of really trying to follow your inner guidance and your intuition. Something here is trying to soften you. So you may be looking at spirituality, some of you may be looking at religion, some of you may be looking at culture. But let's see what else is going on here. So what is the Knight of Cups? We have the Two of Swords. We have the Moon. And we have the Chariot. Somebody here is not able to connect with their happiness, or feels like happiness is not for them. You got somebody else here who's kind of running away from their feelings, running away from their true happiness and their true feelings. Either they can't connect with it, or they don't know how to connect with it, or they don't know how to connect with their feelings. Like happiness wants to come in here, but it's being resisted. This could be depression. Someone could be suffering from some depression here. Because we got running away and, up here you got trying to get relief. So, I don't know if this is your situation. I've got Cancer showing up here, and I've got Cancer Pisces showing up here. But somebody can't connect to that inner compass of being happy. So let's find out what the Queen of Wands is. Clarify the Queen of Wands here. This is the situation. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I think somebody feels like they're a little bit, the Queen of Wands can be somebody who kind of puts himself on a pedestal. And I think they feel like if there was an apology given here, or there was some sort of, movement towards maybe offering, more of a heartfelt connection here, or a heartfelt conversation, This situation could like renew itself. Ace of Pentacles, kind of start again. But I think somebody here kind of thinks, I think their ego's involved. Like they feel like they're better than. Whatever that means, I'm not quite sure. You know, it just seems to be somebody kind of thinks they're a little bit higher up, so to speak. You know, and the Five of Wands could be people feeding somebody's ego, or, you know, like a lot of different variables are coming to play here. But somebody, I think, feels like they don't, you know, their ego's not allowing them to show love, or, you know, offer love, or offer an apology, or render some sort of an apology here that could really kind of kickstart this again. Because there's some coldness here. You know, someone's kind of just being direct. So let's find out what the star is. Oh, there comes that King of Wands again. And we have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords. I think somebody's fear is driving this forward, and they're trying to kind of cover it up here. King of Wands. They're trying to cover it up. Could be through conversation. Could be through anger. Could be through anger. And I think somebody, you know, the challenge here is what you really desire and what you really want. And somebody is kind of like, they were happy. They were happy. And they're not allowing that happiness to shine through. And I think they're using some sort of like they're covering up, like they're, you know, pretending like everything's good, everything's fine, they're, you know, in the best place they could be, they're not like hurting for anything, because they're scared. They're scared and they're angry. So they're using that King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You know, there could be jealousy in this too, but they're using the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands energy to kind of like put out a front. So what is the Eight of Cups? And that's the challenge. To like deal with the anger and deal with the fear. Because anger and fear are what's driving this. What is the Eight of Cups here? So this is the energy that surrounds you that you might not be aware of. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Seven of Wands. I think somebody wants to offer some sort of, you know, you got the new beginning in love here. I think somebody really wants to, but I think they're like either hiding or running away or hiding behind some sort of, because you got the Seven of Wands here. Like, you know, they're kind of like setting themselves up above everybody else. I also think they're trying to, you know, cover up. They feel some emotional loss here. Because you got the Eight of Cups and you've got the Ace of Cups. Eight of Cups, missing one cup, right? And here's the Ace of Cups. Well, here's the cup coming in. but they're kind of resisting it. So 8 of Cups and Ace of Cups makes 9 of Cups. Well, here's your 9 of Cups in this situation. And you got resistance here, 2 of Swords. You know, you got the Moon not being able to get in touch with that happiness or hiding it. And you got the Chariot, you know, running away, leaving, you know, moving away from it. Somebody's reputation here, somebody's trying to save face or save their reputation. Because this person wants to bring in that Ace of Cups, that apology, Knight of Cups, and start again. But they're also at the same time resisting it for whatever reason. So let's find out what the 6 of Pentacles is, because this is an exchange coming. It's going to be an opportunity for an exchange to come in. Some sort of exchange. We have the 8 of Swords. We have Strength. And we have the King of Swords. I think somebody is using they're very good with their speech and their judgment calls here. Because somebody here is really thinking very highly of themselves, even though what's driving them is fear and anger. And it's almost to intimidate, to kind of put themselves above the rest. Like they're too good to apologize, or they're too good to, you know, like this person wants to be right. And they're diminishing or devaluing either your self-worth or, you know, they're trying to diminish what you value or trying to diminish you. And, you know, you got the King of Swords here. Someone's very good at making, stating their opinion and making their opinion count. And what it's doing is that it's kind of diminishing somebody else's self-esteem, self-worth. Somebody's self-worth through here is getting diminished by somebody not being able to get in touch with their feelings, or somebody not being able to access their feelings, or not being able to, because they're trying to, you know, put up some sort of front here, even though underneath what's going on is that fear and anger is driving the behavior. So let's find out what the Knight of Pentacles is. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 6 of Pentacles coming in again. And we have the Lovers. You know, maybe somebody's guilt or their shame is going to drive some sort of, you know, I see there's going to be an exchange here, a gift coming in. And, you know, somebody feels pretty bad, pretty crappy about themselves. Maybe, you know, somebody's going to pick up the slack and, you know, try to tell the truth. That could be it too for some of you. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in through here, so there's going to be a shift. And we have some sort of clarity coming in. But we, you know, the thing about it is not to be motivated by guilt and shame, because that kind of never clears itself out. Like it comes back in other dynamics. Somebody has to want to do what they want. They have to want to do it themselves and want to make the changes themselves. But it looks like some sort of gift is coming in here because somebody feels really bad. And there's going to be an exchange, you know, and, you know, you got the lovers. That's the connection between the two of you. That's Gemini coming in. I also got Leo showing up if you're dealing with a Leo. I always forget to mention who's coming through here. Aquarius is coming through. Cancer's coming through. Cancer Pisces is coming through. Taurus is coming through. But I think there's going to be some sort of exchange here. Someone's bringing in a gift. So either this person feels really bad. I don't know that they've connected with their feelings, you know, because it still looks like they're, you know, this is being motivated out of guilt and shame for maybe what they said or what they did, or, you know, maybe their ego got in the way. But, you know, the thing about it is that guilt and shame never really, like, the gift isn't going to heal the relationship. This is going to happen again. Because everybody's trying to kind of run from their feelings or find somebody else to clarify, you know, what they're feeling here. So let's get a card. Let's get some guidance here. I think that somebody also sees that you kind of stand out above the rest here, you know, as well. That you're kind of the one that you're the one that stands out above everybody else. But I also think that, you know, there has to be some sort of internal change as well. And I see you're seeking guidance. You are seeking guidance outside of yourself. Start following your gut instincts and your gut intuition here. The answer is no. We have unlikely outcome. But we have obstacles disappearing. There was another one that came through here. I think you're going to get some clarity here, Virgos. I think you're going to get some clarity here on this situation. You know, it doesn't really say how you're going to accept this. I do see a gift coming in. I don't know that it's an apology, but I do see a gift, a tangible gift, an exchange. But I think it's motivated out of guilt. And that's where you have to really get some clarity and understanding in this situation. Because guilt can never be a motivator. Remember, the driving energy between the two of you is a Wheel of Fortune. The cycles keep coming and coming and coming and coming. So it will happen again because there's some sort of ego or some sort of perfectionism or some sort of, you know, somebody's appearances are being driven by fear and by anger, and that's what has to be addressed. So that's what I have for you this week. I hope this helped for you, Virgos, and until our next reading, Grand Rising. Bye-bye.